I ran for president without even knowing about it. And that's probably a combination of words that you don't hear every day. So you might be asking, how did I run for president? And that's a good question. So basically, you get the option to vote for specific candidates. That's kind of just how it works. And normally the way that the voting options work is that it's like the highest running candidates first. It's like the top two on both sides. And then you have all the other unpopular kids that are further down the list. And you can choose those for whatever reason. It's like a bubble quiz. But except the difference is then when you're at school is that, well, you can actually make your own option. It's called a write-in ballot. Alright, so according to Wikipedia, write-in candidates, as mentioned, is a candidate whose name does not appear on the ballot, but seeks election by asking voters to cast a vote for the candidate by physically writing in the person's name. Depending on electoral, it could be possible to win an election by winning a significant number of write-in votes. Writing a name that's not already in the election ballot is considered a practice in the United States. However, some of the jurisdictions have a lot of practice in the United States. Now basically, how to write in the name. Some US states, local laws, and other voter affix to write in the candidate's name ballot of the lieu of the actual lawyer and legal words. Well, you know, we're just gonna get into all that. So I'm gonna show you exactly how it works. I mean, basically because this exists, in 2016 there was a loophole that became very popular, especially with one example. Some kid obviously wasn't getting the respect that they were deserving on the Foursquare court, so they ran for president under this name. Good job. And they were from one of these orange states on this map. They just so happened to be this one, because Iowa stopped giving a single rice patty about anything a long time ago because of the fact that they're Iowa. You could even go online to a voting site if your state is orange, instead of just choosing an actual candidate and just writing your own candidate. Because according to this website, you can only do this in these orange states. If you're in these gray states, you can't do nothing. If you're in these blue states, you're like, well, yeah, you can do it. You have to be actually an official person. You can't just be voting for like Big Chungus or something. Oh wait, you actually can apparently. But we'll get into that. But if you're from these orange states, well, they don't care. And this is what relates to how this all started, which was a message that I posted on a Discord server, which was a server where there's a whole lot of other random YouTube channels in there, where I wrote, "Watch me win the presidency and rickroll the country." And this was back in 2020, and somehow got pinned to the board and got 1,946 upvotes. I did not plan that out. It turns out to at least this one well-informed poster here that someone got the idea to send in an application for me to run on my behalf so I can be voted for across the entire country. It got denied. But nonetheless, according to a certain statistics source, now they pretty much collect ballots and polls, and according to this one, in 2020, the name Thetekkitrealm got 9,103 votes. That means that either people went and mailed 9,000 ballots, or they actually showed up to the place, voted, and wrote down Thetekkitrealm. I was just narrowly beaten out by a slightly more compelling candidate known by Kanye West with 75,410 votes. But at least I beat Big Chungus at 2,400 votes. You just can't make this stuff up. Alright, well, first of all, I must say, I really don't know what's going on here, but it's kinda epic. So, I guess I'll just have to abolish TikTok. And I'm going to rename New York to just York, because it's not really that new anymore. Oh yeah, and tax cuts for everyone except for those who bought Elden Ring. And we're gonna be making a Death Star. It's gonna be great. This way I can keep an eye on all of you. And that's basically how that would have happened. So I'm guessing that this was some kind of an arrangement on the internet after my very abrupt Discord post, which was just a prank, obviously, but got a lot of attention. So people wanted to make it a reality. And if my application was approved, I could theoretically be voted for by every single person in the country and become the president. I could theoretically have still become the president because all it would have taken would be every single person who lives in these orange states to have voted for me. But yeah, that's not going to happen because it's Wyoming. I had more subs than the population of Wyoming before I had a YouTube channel. So yes, last time D's Nuts got almost 10% of the votes, and this time I got 9,000. And I can officially say over 9,000 people voted for me. Not bad. Seriously. Like, I'm pretty impressed at myself. And this was all without me even knowing. Yeah, it was a pretty tight race, I'm not gonna lie. And very, very well played by the other candidates. And the fact that this was an organized operation of this kind of thing, all for me, was kind of concerning. Like, over 9,000 votes doesn't seem like much, but it's literally over 1/10 the amount that Kanye West got. Something doesn't seem right. I feel like I would get in trouble just on behalf of these people doing this. Like, I'm already on the blacklist of every company and government ever already, and what if I actually won? And I might as well just delete New Mexico already because, come on, really? Yes, and we're finally gonna be making Pokemon Go illegal. So just so you know, that's a big no-no from now on. Oh, and updates about our Death Star. It's coming along. It's even huger than we thought at first, and it's gonna be a great hit. It's gonna be fantastic. And remember, no TikTok. Anyone found using TikTok, it's a punishment of death. So, might as well just let you know that now. Like, would they have just knocked on my door and just said, yeah, excuse me, you're the president now. So, you need to come with us to jail because you're not allowed to do that. And essentially, this is just the way it works. Apparently, they're planning on cutting down of this kind of a loophole so that it's going to be a lot harder. And it is a lot harder than it was before. You can't just vote for like anything that you want. It's kind of against the rules now. But either way, that is how I ran for president. And actually did pretty good without even knowing about it. So thanks for watching this interesting life story of mine. I hope that you learned a lot from it. My name is Dallas, aka Infurness, as you know, and thanks for voting for me. Everyone who voted for me got 100 years of good luck, but you'll actually get 10 years, which is at least still a discount. All you need to do is go down and subscribe, make the red button gray. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.